So what are the benefits of barefoot walking? The first one is that it aids in reduction of stress. Now, for example, if you're experiencing depression, you're experiencing a panic attack, you're having anger outburst, the best thing that someone would recommend to you is either go talk to someone or maybe go and see a therapist. But do you know that we actually have a therapist in Mother Nature? And this is the earth's surface. This is the grass that is in your home, the tarmac that goes in your home, the cabro that you have put on in your home. This actually helps you to connect with the earth's surface. And so you are not only if you cannot be able to communicate with someone else about your anger issues, about your anxiety that you're experiencing, you're itching for something, you can actually communicate with earth by just a simple handshake. And I know here in Kenya you used to handshakes. So what about you start today doing your handshake with the earth surface? Feel the texture of earth. Feel how is it rough, how is it soft, how is it rocky, how is it muddy. Just try and have this experience, and it will really help you get out of the whirlwind of thoughts you're having, get out of the myriad of anxieties that you might be experiencing, and actually enjoy having a better mood. The second benefit is that it helps in enhancement of your blood circulation. And this is because when you are connecting with the earth surface, your veins, your arteries, they're able to function more better optimally. And this is because the blood flow to your feet is actually by gravitational pull. So when your heart is pumping, it relies a lot on the gravitational force. So when your brain is able to connect better with the earth surface, this effect is quite more enhanced, and so you have a better circulation of blood, especially to the lower extremities, those organs far away from your heart, like your legs. And this is a better recommendation for anyone who is actually having fluid retention on their lower limbs due to maybe heart conditions or any other type of disorders. The third benefit of actually walking barefoot is that it helps in reduction of electromagnetic force inflammation. So when we are having these devices with us, they are good devices. They help us in doing a lot of the things that we need to do. For example, our laptops, our Bluetooth earphones or headphones, or even our phones that are in our pockets. However, there is one detrimental effect, is that we are getting exposed to a lot of electronic magnetic force radiations, which cause the battery cells. Remember, we human beings, our bodies, they are battery cells. So if I'm having an overload of charges because of this, and I'm not discharging it, what will happen is that I will experience inflammation that can manifest as a heart condition or even cancer. For example, there's a lot of linkage between having phones in your pocket and cancer in men. That is prostate cancer as well. So by being able to discharge these excessive charges through earth surface, I'm lowering that bit of inflammation and thereby reducing my risk of having metabolic disorders as a result of electromagnetic inflammation. These are the cancers or even heart disease. The fourth benefit is that I actually enjoy having better posture, coordination, and balance. And this because when I'm experiencing the texture of earth, when I can greet you, when I'm greeting you, and I can be able to feel the force of your handshake, I can know, yes, I can know how to greet you next time. You'll not shock me. But when I'm not used to greeting you and you pull me and I will look like a weak person. So when I'm able to greet earth surface, when I'm being able to engage with the earth surface, this data is being stored. So even if maybe I'm going for a run, I can be able to adjust. My feet can adjust better. Even if I'm using my shoes, my feet can adjust better because this data has continuously been stored in my brain. And that's why our athletes run better in the world stages, because when they're back at their home, when they were kids, they used to run barefoot. So there's a lot of mechanism, there's a lot of muscle attenuation or muscle adaptability to the earth surface. So when they are running, they are less likely to experience injuries. They are able to run with a good recon of force, recon of speed as well, and not having like falls or be able to lose their balance. When you're lifting your weights in your gym, if you're used to walking barefoot, you're having a better posture when you're lifting that 50 kg on your back when you're doing your squats. So that is the best benefit you can actually enjoy, because you'll experience less injuries as a result of twisting your leg on various surfaces, especially if you're living in an area where the ground has just been mowed by a tractor and there's a lot of stones that have been left. Now the last benefit is that you enjoy better sleep. I have better mood because I've been walking barefoot. I have less anxiety. I have better blood circulation from the feet to my brain. I have less inflammation. What happens? I will sleep better. Also, my circadian rhythm, it will be corrected by me being engaged to the earth's surface, and thereby I can easily fall asleep. I will not be on my bed for 5 hours trying to look for sleep. I just fall asleep instantly. So those are the quite good benefits of walking barefoot, and I recommend it to you, especially if you are ailing from things like depression, you're having poor blood supply, you're having a lot of inflammation, whether it's like cancer, heart disease, or even you are experiencing insomnia. Those are the better things you can enjoy, or even you are prone to a lot of injuries. So thank you for watching this video, and see you next time. Remember to share, like, comment, and subscribe.